There was a message sent out to the new incoming fall 2014 teachers who are supposed to be coming this fall that the new contracts or the new job offers that they just received were now being revoked. Hey guys, it's Charlie, and today I'm going to be talking about teaching in South Korea and whether jobs are going to be available in a few years if you're going to be able to come teach in Korea. A lot of you guys have been asking if I'm going to stay here another year or how long am I staying. Sometimes my response is forever. Sometimes my response is I'm just going year by year and seeing how I feel. But I remember in around 2011, almost 2012, there was talk about English teachers in Seoul and slowly throughout the rest of Korea being eliminated or slowly being cut down for many reasons, whether it's cost or just the need for them or Korea just trying to be more efficient in using their own English-speaking Koreans as teachers, etc. Now I'm going to be talking about something that comes very close to home because there has been recent news that due to new superintendents, especially specifically in Incheon, which is where I live, there has been a big cut in English teachers. There was a message sent out to the new incoming fall 2014 teachers who are supposed to be coming this fall that the new contracts or the new job offers that they just received were now being revoked and canceled because there's a new superintendent, and that superintendent decided that because of low funds in Incheon, which I have to add or remind you guys is where I live, so this is a very close to home subject. These new teachers who are expected or were expected to be arriving in the fall to be teachers in Incheon are now without a job offer. So what does this mean for me? Specifically, I don't know. Actually, about a week before or 2 weeks before I heard the news about the teachers who just received a job offer getting their job offers revoked, about a week before that I was sat down with my co-teacher and my vice principal, and they told me that they would like to extend my contract for another year, to offer me another year of working with this school. For those of you who don't know, I work in Incheon with a school for the blind, and I really enjoy this school. They said they would like to extend my contract for one more year, and if they have the funds to do so, they would like to do that. And they asked me specifically if that was something that I would like to do as well, if I want to continue working for the school one more year. And I said I would. So they are just trying to figure out now if they have the funds. So that happened about a week, no more than 2 weeks before I heard the news of the new teachers in Incheon not having funds in this city to fund new teachers coming back. So I started to question whether my school mentioned this because they don't know if they have funds, or if they know they don't have funds but they don't know how to break it to me yet. So sometimes that happens in Korea. You're not told right away or directly about something, and you just have to wait around until the last minute to find out that you don't, have a job. But I'm going to talk to my school tomorrow and ask them if they know any information right now, because I have about 3.5 months left of my contract before I have to resign or find a new job or figure out what I'm going to do. Now on to you guys and working in Korea in the future. What does this mean for those of you who want to come to Korea? It means that, one, there may be less job offers in Korea in the future because, as you can see, this also didn't happen just in Korea and Incheon, but also a few years ago in Seoul for SMOE, Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education, they had to bring in less teachers as the years are going by, which also means there's more competition. So what does this mean for you guys? It means that you need to get more experience, get your teaching certifications. If you're interested in teaching as a career, get your credentials. If you're really interested, like I was, get your not your master's. I want to get my master's. Get your bachelor's degree in teaching. That way your resume stands out. Get a little bit of experience teaching. Just have your resume stand out, showing that you are a teacher. Another thing is placement. Because English teachers are slowly being trickled out of Korea, this also means that your placement is probably not going to be your preferred placement. A lot of people want to come to Seoul or to Incheon, which was my goal. I wanted to be in or near Seoul because my first time teaching in Korea, I was about 3 hours away, which I have a video on if you want to click the link here. I have a video on my hometown in Korea, and that was a 3-hour bus ride on a good day. And then you have to take the subway to where you wanted to go in Seoul. So this time around, I wanted to be placed in or near Seoul, and because there were no offers at the time in Seoul, I went with Incheon, and I'm very happy with my placement. I'm about 30 to 45 minutes sometimes from Seoul in some areas, and at the most 1 hour by subway, which is amazing. You're going to have to be a little bit less picky on getting to Seoul. Just be happy to be in Korea. The transportation is great to get to and from Seoul and other places around Korea. So try not to stress too much about getting a specific placement in Seoul. Another thing that means is that you're going to have to work harder at your job in order to stay here. That way they keep wanting to renew your contract and wanting to keep you at the school, because maybe after 1 year of teaching you're going to want to stay here, but they're going to see that you didn't do much work and they're going to switch you out for another teacher. For those of you who are really wanting to come to Korea, to focus on your goals and start now on preparing for your future, because it's getting a lot more competitive. These jobs are starting to dwindle down, and it's being shown by the recent happening in Incheon, my town, for the teachers who have received a job offer and then had it revoked. What is going to happen, from what I read, is those teachers are going to be placed in a new area. They're going to try and get those teachers to another location. But does this mean that there is still hope? A little bit, but as you can see, they are dwindling down in certain areas, and that does mean that there will be a lot less teachers and a lot more competition. Work hard, you guys. If this is really your goal to teach in Korea, if it's not your goal to teach, there are obviously tons of other jobs that you can get in Korea. It's just a lot easier to teach in Korea for foreigners. Work on your Korean if you want to find other types of jobs. One of my focuses is also on my website. So is teaching my only job? No, it's not. I also have YouTube. I have my website. I offer Skype chats on my website for those of you who are interested on getting tips and tricks to coming to Korea. Also for any tips on traveling, for example, to Mexico, or any other traveling tips or life tips, or if you just want to chat with me, or even encouragement and motivation for life. My message to you guys is to not make teaching your only focus, because you never know when something might come up. I have projects on the side. Be sure to focus in on some of your other talents that you can bring or offer to Korea. One of mine is definitely video blogging and showing the beauty of Korea and my life in Korea to you guys. That is another part of my job here in Korea. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and don't forget to check out my website, blackpearlworld.com, and leave a comment in the comment section on a video topic that you would like to see me talk about in the future. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. 다음 video 봐요. Bye bye.